Bonjour, superstars, and welcome to April Assist Me, where I am here to assist you. If you're new here, I'm April, and today I'm going to take you on a journey of my dream honeymoon to Paris. Okay, today is the day of travel. We just dropped off Mojo. So we got both of the dogs settled. I took Shuri to my mother's last night, and we just dropped Mojo off at the boarding place. So we had a little something leftover breakfast from yesterday. We had a little bit to eat this morning, not too much. I'm making myself a coffee right now, and we have our luggage already sitting out. We're waiting for the car pickup. Um, I'm just, I don't know. You when you're traveling, you're like, did I forget something? I keep thinking I'm forgetting something, but I've been packing for a week now, like just kind of throwing stuff in the back in the suitcase. So I think I'm ready. I did a checklist and everything, but I don't know. I just feel like I'm forgetting something. Anyway, off we go. In the Uber on the way to the airport. This is where we're staying, the Hotel Ibis. When we arrived in Paris, we had to immediately drop our bags and freshen up right after check-in because we had a dinner reservation for 8 p.m. So I didn't get a chance to film the room. This is the restaurant where we had the dinner reservation. I believe it's pronounced Les Ambrois, and it has the most spectacular view of the Eiffel Tower. I mean, just amazing. What is that ball?
I don't know. I forgot what she said. Is that the fig?
Oh, maybe that's
Dessert. Interesting.
a portion of the meal, and this view of the Eiffel Tower was about all that I was able to capture while I was there because I was just in awe, first of all, at the Eiffel Tower and everything else. The next day, we decided to take a little stroll through the neighborhood that we were staying in. We were in the 15th arrondissement. That's like a district, and that's the area that we were staying in. So we wanted to get a little familiar with the area before we had to take the train up to meet my son, who was going to be traveling in from Zurich, Switzerland. to spend a couple of days with us while we were there. We mostly took taxis and Ubers everywhere, but I wanted to challenge myself to see if I could get from one side of the city to the other on the train. And I can share the apps that I use to move around the city, but the metro was pretty easy to take. But once I proved to myself that I could take the train, we took a taxi back. This is the Sacré-Cœur, which translates to Sacred Heart. It is located in the center of Paris in this beautiful community called Montmartre. And this community is just what you imagine Paris to look like. It's absolutely beautiful and just quaint. Lots of unique little shops and restaurants. If you've ever seen John Wick 4, these are the infamous stairs of that never-ending fall. Now, when we first arrived to Montmartre, my husband had discovered that he left his phone in the Uber. Yeah, and it was a brand new iPhone 16 Pro. And I was having connectivity issues, and it was a thing. It was just a whole thing. So while he was waiting for the Uber driver to return with his phone, my son and I walked around the neighborhood. The reveal. There she is. You want to take a selfie with me in front of the wall?
You can do that.
This wall has I love you in 250 different languages. My husband waited for the Uber for about an hour, and he never came back. So I had to intervene and connect to Wi-Fi. I found a cafe connected to Wi-Fi, and I was able to reach out to him and get him to come back. So at this point, he's happy because he had gotten his phone back. Yay! So I had to go back and get him and bring him to the I love you wall. We absolutely had to get a picture in front of this wall. Now, that meant that I had to go back up all of those stairs from the John Wick movie. And let me just say that those flight of stairs were not over exaggerated. There were a lot of stairs. By this time, we were all getting a little tired from climbing the stairs and looking for the phone. We were hungry, so there were a lot of really cute cafes in the area, so we just picked one, and here we are. Cheers. Coke Monsieur, Coke Madame, and club sandwich.
Yeah, club sandwich. That's it? Club sandwich. You just a club.
It just really looks pretty. It was a long day and we were getting tired, but we just couldn't get over how beautiful everything was, so we kept walking. Fish market. Escargot. Have you ever had escargot? I still want to try some while I'm here.
What?
Escargot. Then we stumbled upon this classic cabaret house, the Moulin Rouge. Did you know that the Moulin Rouge has been around since 1889? Wow.
This sign says too close to keep.
All right, this is Amir's first time in Paris, and this is gonna be his first time seeing the Eiffel Tower light up. He's drinking champagne with me. I don't know why his room has the view and mine doesn't.
I don't know either.
You got lucky. But this room is really tiny.
Yeah.
But the payoff is you get the view
Yeah.
of the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh, there it goes.
There it goes. Cheers.
Cheers.
Beautiful. It's raining, and we're about to go on our food walking tour. So we're going to be in the rain. But hey, we're in Paris, right? We met our tour guide at this train station, St. Paul. It was a group of about 9 or 10 people that were going on this food walking tour. And we went to a bunch of different like bakeries and pastry shops and cheese shops. And we even got a bottle of wine, and we sat down at a restaurant and we all tried everything that we picked up from each place along the way. It was really amazing. Unfortunately, it rained all day, and I don't mean sprinkles. I mean it rained really hard all day. So that part of it wasn't enjoyable, but the rest of it was just pretty incredible to discover all these different shops. While on the tour, she took us through a lot of shortcuts through these courtyards of different mansions, like hundreds of years old mansions that have now been converted into museums or other types of office buildings.
From the middle of France, where you guys will never go. French people like to go there to hiking the volcanoes. Okay, they have quite a big success. They have several shops in Paris, and this is the first one here in several shops in Paris. We have different flavors: chocolate, Biscoff with white chocolate, coffee, cherry, caramel, praline, and chestnut.
I need to pause this picture because it's so special to me. This is a friend that I met over 30 years ago. She lives in Paris, but at the time that I met her, she was visiting her brother in Los Angeles, who was a soccer player in the World Cup. And we never saw each other again until this day. I don't even know what neighborhood this is, but I'm gonna find out. We are going to go to the Louvre today, but we had to make an appointment for later, to reserve the tickets for later. So we're just walking around, and we wanted to have some breakfast, so we stopped at this little Paris de Cafe, and we're gonna have breakfast. And our appointment at the Louvre is not until 1 p.m. and it's 10:22, so we have a little time to have breakfast and walk around and do a little shopping. And yeah, Paris is absolutely beautiful. We got lucky so far, no rain, but I still bought an umbrella just in case, because we only had the one that he brought, and we've been sharing it. Well, I've been using it. So I bought me an umbrella just now, just in case. But so far it looks nice out. It's just a little cloudy. That's it. Look at us walking down the streets of Paris. We're sitting outside a McDonald's.
We booked a dinner cruise for tonight at 8 o'clock. Right?
We haven't ordered anything, but there are these cute little cafe tables. So we're just taking a little break before it's time for us to go on our tour of the Louvre. We're not doing a guided tour. We had originally booked a guided tour, but I ended up canceling that because I wasn't really sure what we were going to be doing today, because we were trying to coordinate with his cousin. But we ended up coming here anyway. But we were advised that it's best not to do a guided tour and to just do it on our own. So we were able to get tickets for 1 p.m. So we are waiting for our time slot. We've just been doing a little bit of shopping. I went to Zara. We got a couple of souvenirs. So yeah, now we're just kind of waiting for our time to walk back over there. I'm giving my feet a little bit of a rest because I know we're going to be doing a lot of walking in the museum. So off we go. Look at this building. It's completely mirrored. That is crazy. This is the pyramid that's in front of the Louvre. We are about to go in. It was, even though we had a 1 o'clock appointment, it was still an extremely long line. I won't say extremely long, but I think we waited in line for about 30 minutes before we were actually able to enter. But it was a lot to take in, a lot to look at, and so I didn't mind waiting because it was just beautiful, breathtaking, so much to see. Once we made it inside, we went over to the cloakroom where they had lockers that you could rent. They were free, but we got the lockers so we could put all of our belongings inside so we could walk around freely, which was really helpful. I didn't want to walk around with my umbrella and my coat and my shopping bag, so that was helpful. So once we put everything away, we then found our way to the information booth where we rented our audio headsets to do the self-guided tour. And that was incredible. It showed you where you were in the building, which exhibit you might want to visit next. And then once you got there, it would explain what the exhibit was, and everything that you needed to know about it. This museum is massive. It is the largest museum in the world. I think it's over 700,000 square feet. So with that being said, it would take all day and then some to cover the entire square footage of the museum. My feet would not allow me to do that, so we didn't see a lot. I take that back. We did see a lot. We just did not see everything. There isn't much more I can say about this. I mean, it's spectacular, as you can see. You just have to see it. Oh, there she is in there.
This is the room where the
Oh, there
Mona
she is in
Lisa
there.
is. So she's kind of moving people around to send them in the other direction to go into the proper entrance.
Scale of these pictures. That's what that is? Yep. Merci.
Okay, bienvenue.
We are on a dinner cruise. We haven't taken off yet. We just got seated and we're getting ready to have our 4-course dinner, and we're gonna go around the Seine River and we're gonna see all of the sights. Well, not all, because they said the tide was really high and we might not get a chance to see everything, but they gave us tickets to come back, but we have to use them within a year. So I thought that was pretty cool. So we are about to take off in just a bit. We are drinking our water for now, have some sparkling water. But we also have some wine chilling on the edge of our table. And it's beautiful.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain and his crew would like to welcome you on board. Life jackets are under your seats. These jackets are only to be used when instructed to do so by the captain. We wish you a very pleasant trip and an enjoyable meal.
What you got? We just got off the boat. We're going to get a cab to go see my cousin's wife perform. We just got to get a taxi to take us to our destination. And there's a bunch of green lit taxis right here, so.
Taxi?
Yes.
Yes, where are you going?
Right now, this is happening. This is our girl. This is our girl. Come on now. Come on.
I wanted to show a little bit of this McDonald's. I just thought it was just very different from our McDonald's. Yeah, we have some of the kiosks with ours, but this was mostly kiosks. And I like they had the little cafe right there where you could get the French pastries. And it was just very clean and organized. And the food was, I mean, it tastes like McDonald's, but like on another level. Like, it was really good. And this one was particularly pretty large in scale. They had an upstairs and everything. This is the Louis Vuitton store on Champs-Élysées. And I just thought it was so unique looking how it looked like a giant piece of luggage. And yes, I did buy something from there. Now we're headed to the Arc de Triomphe. You can see it there in the distance.
I'm completely out of breath. We just had to climb like 1,000 stairs. I don't know how many stairs it was, but it was like this winding staircase up, and I am exhausted. I had to like sit down on the bench when I got up here. I couldn't even make it all the way up without stopping. I'm still catching my breath. My husband's using the bathroom, and then we're gonna go outside and look at the city of Paris. We're at the top of the Arc de Triomphe. All right, here we go. Damn it, more stairs. Oh, God. I need to sit down somewhere. This is Paris. It's just spectacular.
The Arc de Triomphe was our final stop in Paris. It was a breathtaking view, literally breathtaking to climb all those stairs, but it was worth it. And I hope you enjoy my vlog.